What's up guys, it's Mike for SimRacing604, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of the best free car mod options for Assetto Corsa. So as most of you know who followed the channel for any length of time, you know that mods are the primary focus of this channel. I try and bring you guys new and exciting mods that I find, and I've been realizing going through recent videos that most of the ones I've been featuring have been paid. Now, I'm not opposed to paid mods. I think some of the best mods in the world are paid, and I don't mind that at all. But I also wanted to highlight the fact that there's a lot of great free options as well. So on the surface, it's about 7 options, but for this video, but in actuality, it's a lot more than that because a lot of them will come in packs. So if you choose to add these to your collection, you will have a huge assortment of new vehicles to play around with. And please, in the comments, let me know if I've missed anything. So the first one we're going to talk about here, guys, is the AC Legends pack. You're seeing here the Ferrari 312 PB. This is one of several. There's about a dozen cars in this pack, and they're classic American, European, Japanese race cars, a lot of which you won't see anywhere else in sim racing, so it's pretty incredible that the team has done such a great job to bring these to life. Everything about these cars is very well done. They handle fantastic, they look fantastic, they sound fantastic, and really couldn't ask for a lot more out of a mod pack. So very exciting, and I'm glad to share this with you guys. So let's take a look at some of the action in this Ferrari 312 PB. Next up, guys, the Ginetta Super Cup 2017. This one is available for free through RaceDepartment. We have a left-hand drive version and a right-hand drive version. These are extremely stable cars along the lines of a GT4 car and are really fun. As you can see here, I'm taking it around the very difficult Kichevo track, but it's no problem in this car. The car handles outstandingly well and sounds great, looks great, and nothing much more you could ask for in a car. A little bit lower on the performance scale than what you might be used to in a GT car. This is not GT3 level performance. It's a step down from that, but what it makes up for in straight line speed, or what it lacks in straight line speed, I should say, it makes up for in stability and wheel-to-wheel racing. So this is the Ginetta Super Cup 2017. Let's take a look at it on track. Next up, guys, and no surprise here, this is the Dallara F3 17. I've featured this a number of times on the channel already. This is a Formula 3 car, and mind-blowingly good. There's rumors or stories that they actually worked with Formula 3 teams to help develop this, so the fact that it's available to us for free is beyond mind-blowing. So I would think that some, research and development cost went into this car, but they've chosen not to charge us for it, so let's take advantage. Add this to your collection. It's amazing. This has since made it over to R Factor 2 as well. RSR, the team behind this car, has teamed up with ASR to bring it to R Factor 2, but the Assetto Corsa version was the version we had first, and that's what you're seeing here. And it's beyond great if you're at all a fan of open wheel cars, and even if you're not great at driving F1 cars, this one is sort of a tame version of an F1 car with less downforce, so a great means of training yourself for open wheel cars, and the Dallara F3 17 is another on my list of best free cars. Let's take a look on track. Next up, guys, another open wheeler for you. This time we have to go back to 1967 for this pack. This is called the Grand Prix Legends pack and features a number of cars, a number of different teams from the 1967 F1 season, and all recreated in outstanding detail. When I did a review of this at first, I told you guys that I don't actually like this type of car, and that is absolutely true. This much power with not much downforce I find extremely difficult and frustrating to drive. However, this pack actually made me a convert, and even filming the B-roll for this video, I had a great time with it here at Classic Monza. Just throwing it around, you kind of have to work with the oversteer, and yeah, I just had a blast driving it. And again, it's a car I didn't actually think I would like, but they did such a great job bringing these cars to us that in the end I had a great time driving it, and that's what's important. So this is the Grand Prix Legends pack. Let's take a look at a bit of action at Classic Monza. Moving along from the sleek, elegant, timeless design of those F1 cars from 1967, the far more rough and dirty V8 supercars. So we get a smaller pack here, but the entrants are included, including liveries for real-world drivers, because this is a free pack. They're not afraid to throw some real-life logos on there, and some real names as well. And these cars are fantastic. As I said, they're a lot more rough and dirty. You don't mind rubbing walls and doing wheel-to-wheel racing with a little bit of bumping, but they're great. They're great. They're extremely loud and just a lot of fun to throw around a track. V8 supercars, I wasn't a fan. They're not big in Canada, but I became a fan through these cars actually, and now I watch countless YouTube clips of V8 supercars, and they're just so much fun to watch in real life, and great to have on track here in Assetto Corsa, and another incredibly free mod. Let's take a look at a bit of action from Macau. We are getting towards the end of this list, guys, but I had to include the Need for Speed Class A pack available through RaceDepartment. This here that you're looking at is the Lamborghini Diablo. We also have a Ferrari included with this pack, and I'm told there's more coming, but for now we just have the two, and both are phenomenal. So what this is basically is a car with modern supercar power, but with none of the modern supercar sort of traction enhancements. There's no traction control. You just kind of throw this thing around. You have to be very careful to keep the back end in line, but overall the car drives phenomenal. It's great to try and sort of get ahead of. It's something you grow with, you learn, you understand when it's going to oversteer, and have to work that into your lapping. I took it out here, as you can see, to Magione, which is a very tight track, requires a lot of driving finesse, and the car handled it no problem. But yeah, just overall, very challenging but very rewarding car, and done to incredible detail. And I would look forward to more from the designers of this car pack in the future. Alright guys, let's take a look at a little bit more action from the Lamborghini Diablo. So the final car I wanted to talk about here, guys, and the 0.5 in the title, is this 2018 Porsche 911 RSR. So the reason it's a 0.5 is because it's not an actual new mod. It's based on the 2017 911 RSR for Assetto Corsa, the Kunos version that is, but United Racing Design took that car, made some enhancements to it. It installs beside, it doesn't replace the 2017, and brings us new sounds, new skins, new lights to take advantage of the recent shaders updates, and overall it makes what is arguably the best car in sim racing and takes it to 2018 standards. So it's a very cool idea. I really am in favor of other cars doing this. Imagine if we had newer versions of some of the GT3 cars. I think that would be amazing as well, but that's a topic for another time. But for now, just know that I think the work United Racing Design did here with this is fantastic, and it should be a no-brainer for you guys. It installs, like I said, beside, so you still will have your 2017 911 RSR by Kunos, but you'll also have the 2018 edition, and the sound is beyond good. I don't know if there's another car that sounds this good in sim racing, and once again with the shaders patches recently that take advantage of lights and things like that, United Racing Design has done a great job bringing the 911 RSR up to that standard. So because it's such a great car, let's take a look at a full lap of Monza, and I think you'll agree that when this car is pulling away from the camera, there's no sound quite like it in sim racing. Let's go. Thanks guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.